You're listening to the Build Your Wealth podcast, episode number 31. Curiosity and Slippery Slopes. Intrigued yet? Have you ever stopped to think about why you'll click through on a social media post? What is it about it that makes you decide that you just need to know more? On today's show, I'm going to let you in on the secret to using curiosity marketing to grow your email list and why that's so important. So stick around. Ugh. It's that time of day again. Time to get up and make someone else rich. Hi there and welcome to the Build Your Wealth podcast. I'm your host, Nicole Thompson. Over the years, I've taken the skills I've learned as a dedicated employee in multiple fields and turned it into a thriving six-figure online business to create a wealth of my own. Now I'm here to teach you how to do the same thing. I share my successes and failures as an online business owner with you to help you avoid the pitfalls that can come with being an entrepreneur in the online space. It's my goal to help you achieve your success faster, adopt the right mindset for that success, and to show you how failing forward is all part of the process in building your wealth instead of someone else's. This is the Build Your Wealth podcast. Well, hello there. Welcome to the Build Your Wealth podcast. I'm your host, Nicole Thompson. Thanks so much for being here today. I wanted to start today with a little gut check for you. Let me ask you this. If social media were gone tomorrow, would you and your business be ready? I want to pick your brain for a second. Stop and think about the last time you were scrolling through your social media feed and you saw a post that sparked your interest. Sparked it enough that you clicked through or scrolled down to read more to see what else you could find out. Now stop and think about what it was about that post that triggered you to look for more information. Was it because you found out everything you needed to know from that picture? Was it an exact product that was being shown? Was the specific brand being presented? Probably not. The reason you clicked further into the post is because they showed you just enough to get you interested in wanting to learn more without giving too much away. Perhaps it was a picture of a lip gloss color, or maybe it was a simple text post stating how happy someone was in their new job. And I'm sure we've all seen the posts from some of our more dramatic friends where they just post something like, "Ugh, horrible day," and nothing else. I'm sure you'll notice that those type of posts will get lots of comments on them because it triggers our curiosity. We want to know, why was it a horrible day? And where can I get that lip gloss? Think about it. If the person who was having a bad day told you all about their bad day in that initial post, there's a good chance that you wouldn't comment and probably wouldn't even read it fully. If the person posting the lip gloss color showed you the exact brand and the exact color name of that lip gloss, you'd have no reason to ask where you could get it. Because if you have the brand name and the color name, then you can easily just Google it and find it for yourself. Then get it at any place that offers it. But anyone who's trying to sell that lip gloss doesn't want you to go just anywhere. They want you to buy from them. That's why they post it on social media in the first place. But if you give away the milk, then there's no reason to buy the cow. By sparking someone's curiosity, you gain their interest. Instead of just scrolling past the overly informative post, they're actively engaging with you. And by establishing that personal connection with them, you then begin to grow the know, like, and trust factor, which is imperative for sales. The internet's a wonderful place. You can literally search for anything and find whatever it is you need at the click of a button, which makes selling on the internet both wonderful and complicated at the same time. Think about this. If you have this massive audience of literally millions of people could potentially see the things that you post and share on your social media feeds. But you also have tons of competition out there. So you need to find a way to make your posts rise above the rest. That means if you're putting all of your information out front and center, you're not giving your potential customers any reason whatsoever to connect with you. You've got to leave a little something to the imagination. You have to ignite their curiosity by giving them just enough, but leave them wanting more. Give them little teasers, little snippets that will have them chomping at the bit to learn more about what it is you have to offer. The critical thing to keep in mind with social media is that no matter how large a following you grow, it's like you're building a castle on quicksand. You're building on rented land. You don't own any of the intellectual property on any of the social media channels. No matter how big your following, no matter how many likes you have on your business page, it could all be gone tomorrow. While social media is fantastic for building your audience, what you really need to start growing is your email list. Because once you have your customers and your potential customers on your email list, you now own that. With an email list, you still have your followers, even if social media went away tomorrow. And a great way to grow your email list is through curiosity marketing. You can do this by utilizing social media through intriguing posts that will get people to click through looking for more information. Simply have them click through to a landing page, which is a way to collect an email address. You would offer them something in exchange, something simple yet helpful, something even free. You don't have to require payment. You give them something of value in exchange for their email address and contact information. You can offer things like how-to sheets, a free PDF download. You could offer a free 5-day fitness challenge or a free sample of one of your products. Then once they're on your email list, you're then able to follow up with them anytime you'd like, directly and more personally, by emailing them regularly with valuable information, and therefore stay top of mind as a trusted resource. Here's something I want you to consider. When you post on social media, your posts are visible for about 24 to 48 hours, depending on which platform you're using. And then it's essentially gone. So all your hard work creating that post is gone too. By building an email list, you're creating a solid foundation for your business, giving your customer list a permanent place to live. When you build your business with a solid foundation, instead of building on the slippery slope of social media, you're building a business that can withstand the constant changes of the social media world, and you're no longer a slave to the social algorithms. So I ask you again, if social media were gone tomorrow, would you and your business be ready? Well, hopefully this has been a truly eye-opening episode for you today. For more straightforward tips on building your own online business, head on over to my blog at NicoleThompsonNow.com and sign up to have these episodes and more free goodies delivered right to your inbox. Thanks so much for listening today. I'll see you next week for another episode of the Build Your Wealth podcast. Talk to you then. You've been listening to the Build Your Wealth podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Make sure you don't miss an episode by subscribing to the show. I've included any links to specifics mentioned in the show notes section below, so you can easily grab them there. I hope you'll consider leaving a review for me and let me know what you thought about the show. And if it helped you or resonated with you in some way, I'd love to hear about that too. Thanks again, and I'll see you over on the next episode. To your success.